How can non-native teachers find a job in China? I get a lot of messages from non-native teachers asking about the best way to go about finding a job here in China, and I think a lot of them go about it the wrong way. The first mistake I see non-native teachers make is a lot of them try to find English teaching roles. And yes, it's still possible for non-natives to find English teaching work in places like kindergartens, training centers, but you're just making it harder on yourself if you do that because you're competing against all of the other native speakers who also want to work as English teachers. Instead, what I recommend that you do is move into a subject-specific teaching role. I've seen lots of non-native teachers have a lot more success teaching things like PE, art, history, economics than they would have had if they tried to compete with other native speakers to teach English. There are also other languages that you can teach. Spanish and French, for example, are very, very popular. So if you happen to have a native speaking passport for another language that is also popular here in China, that is definitely another option for you to find work as a teacher here. The second reason I think that a lot of non-native teachers struggle to find work here in China is that they focus on the tier 1 cities. And I firmly believe, especially if you're a new teacher or if you're not a very experienced teacher, the best way for you to find good quality work in China is to avoid tier 1 cities and work in the smaller, lesser known cities. There's going to be a lot less competition for jobs there, and it's much, much more likely that you're going to be successful, especially if it's your first time coming to China.